Hello everybody, this is Shifty here, and I'm sorry I have not made a video in such a long time, but just been having fun in college, I guess. I don't know. Gonna get back to it. Um, right now, sitting in the lobby, so I hope there's not too, won't be too much background noise or anything. Just gonna get with it, and it's a lounge. Oh, sorry, not lobby, lounge. Anyways, this will be a quick game. I think I was just set it as a tutorial. If I do remember correctly, since I did play this maybe like a week ago, it was a good execution of a tech build where you go for Helions, early Helion Harrass into Thors, and you could change your build into Thors and Marauders if you need, or you could just change it accordingly. So yeah, let's get this game started. Hurry up. So on better note, I hope to get more videos up, I guess. I wanted to do a bunch on this weekend, but somehow time just slipped away, as in I kind of just slept or did nothing or something, I don't know. This game needs to start, but yeah, I might be sorry, I might be I might be participating in a tournament at my school, so if that does happen, I'll be sure to put up definitely games that I play, and if any other good games that occur, I'll be sure to cast those. So if I do join the tournament and I do start the series, then by all means, please check them out. There'll be a new series, I suppose. And it looks like this game will finally start. Yep. Okay. So it looks like it's gonna be a Zerg versus Terran on Scrap Station. We have the Zerg here. Good fight. Let's go to production already. Seems a little... No, it's not laggy at all. Okay, so good fight here versus Shifty, and I am the Terran. Blue Terran versus the red Zerg. Nothing abnormal here. It is key to note that for this build, for when you go for the tech build, it is almost really always crucial to go for a block, because what you do with the block is essentially you sacrifice unit production and you just get Helions so that you don't have to build units to protect your base. If you don't have a block, Zerglings come in, you're screwed. So by building that block, you can just repair and avoid any troubles that might arise if the opponent does go for some early pressure. As for the Zerg here, I don't remember what build he went for. Maybe he went for Roaches. Roaches are a good counter to Mech build, but if you aren't able to stop the Helion Harrass early enough, you're going to suffer a lot of economic damage, and it will just come back to get you. So it's crucial to defend initially against the Helion, one of those Harrass, and once you can defend there, you just build up mass roaches, and that'll be really good against any mech building. Although Thors, once you get them in bulk, I realize that they're not going to be very good against it's not going to be very good against the roaches if the opponent goes for mass Thors and Marauders, since Marauders counter roaches so well. But I have seen some Zerg players use infestors. Infestors will just be able to infest, or aka mind control the units, or the Thors, and then the Thors will just turn. But I found a way to get around that for Terran really easily, just to get ghosts and just EMP. From there, you just basically neutralize the effect of the infestors. So, I mean, it's constantly evolving, the build's constantly evolving, and we'll just see how that goes. Anyways, here we do see it looks like a 15 hatchery, kind of an odd timing. You generally want the 14 hatchery, I suppose. Otherwise, you kind of delayed the production of the spawning pool as well as the extractor and just, units overall. You'll kind of want to get that queen up kind of early. The queen just always pays off for itself so effectively. Right now, I don't have a block, if you notice, because I think I plan, by the rally point, I think you can guess that I am going to go for a bunker rush. Let's see here. I noticed that his spawning pool is barely up, although he is chasing my SCV with the drone, so am I going to go for the... Nope, and I guess I changed my mind. I was not going to go for a bunker rush because of this drone chasing me. The SCV, if it was a threat on a bunker, he would immediately know. And again, guys, if you want to go for a fast expanded Zerg, you must always immediately, right when you throw on the hatchery, keep an overlord right on top of the hatchery so you get vision of anything that happens around the base of your natural, so that you can know if the other player is going to go for a rush, as, you can just scout it. If you don't, you're just going to be in the dark, and you can just easily get overwhelmed, and, no scouting. Vision's really crucial in this game. So, we see a, Overlord, kind of good placement. This one, I guess, is good to see if I'm going to expand early. this one to see if I'm moving out or gonna break the rocks. I suggest one about right here. You can kind of get a vision, or here, and you can just run in, sacrifice an overlord, get some view of the base. That is, that's your call. I don't really care. Here I have finally have my factory up. I am gonna go for a tech lab first because I really want to get pre-igniter flame up as soon as I can. And then once that is up, I will move out with my Hellions. Now, by all means, this build is not really good. First of all, I didn't do a block as I said you should do. You generally want to do that. Otherwise, like if a player got, let's say, 8 Zerglings, I'm screwed. Except, I guess he was going for a really economic advantage because he got down his 15 hatchery, and then I think like a 17 pool. It was really, really late, so he's not going to have any units coming out soon. All he's doing is building no, he's supply block, so he's not even building drones. Building an overlord and getting lair. Yep. He's getting layered as natural, which is interesting to note. Zerg players used to do that in StarCraft 1. I don't know so much about 2. That's kind of meh for me. Anyways, what I do have is he should notice that I am going for a lot of Marines. He sent in a Zergling to scout, and he noticed I have a Hellion. I put a control, a reactor. Sorry, I think it was kind of off because I haven't played in so long. I built a reactor on my barracks so that I could swap it with my factory right when it finishes building, and at this point I'm going to start pumping out 3 Hellions at a time. If my economy should be able to support it, so I will be going for 3 Hellions at a time. And once the armory comes up, I'll be able to build Thors from this factory and just more Hellions from this factory. But as of now, I am still going to wait for the pre-ignited flame to finish, and once it finishes, I'm going to move out with my number of Hellions and just go and snipe drones, because with pre-ignited flame you 2-shot drones, so they're just so effective. And right now we see a Baneling nest coming from the Zerg player, kind of very, very, not intelligent here. I guess the Baneling nest, I guess he built it because he expected me to go for mass Marines, which is what he saw right here. If you look at his vision, he should be able to see that I don't have a reactor still on my barracks, so he would assume I'm going for mass, Marines, which Banelings would counter, and he's getting a Spire actually, but I think it might be too late because right now, I'm still getting a lot of Hellions, and where's everyone? There's everyone. Right now, if you notice, I have how many Hellions? I have 7 Hellions, 2 more on the way. Pre-Ignited Flame's about to finish. I think I might wait for these 2 to pop out, even though this will finish first. And yes, indeed, I think I might be building a Thor. Yep. So right when Pre-Ignited Flames finish, you're gonna have a bunch of Hellions, and you start pumping out Thors. And you can actually modify your build. So I have 9 Hellions. You can modify your build to include Marauders if you want. Because Marauders will counter roaches. I wonder if the player is going to go for roaches. He's Spire's on the way. No, he doesn't even have a roach one, so never mind. He will not be going for roaches. So he's going for Spire, which means he'll probably get Mutas, but Thors are just such good anti-air that Mutas will get completely destroyed by Thors. So right now we have 9 Hellions coming in, a bunch of Zerglings coming in behind, but it really doesn't matter. A little bit of micro and everything will just incinerate. He throws down a Spine Crawler, tries to do it in time, but I just don't think it'll be worth anything, because first of all, I already incinerated the drones here, I killed the Queen, and right now what he has to do is prevent these Hellions from moving in. But Hellion control is just so, it's just pretty easy. You just move back and forth and shoot in a straight line, try to get the Zerglings in a line, and you just incinerate all of them. And right now, I'm not even going to bother avoiding the Queen. I'm just going to go straight up, incinerate the Queen, and move straight into his drone line. And if you notice right now, he groups all of them up, and he tries to avoid them and throw down 2 Spine Crawlers, but they're just a little too late. And actually, his drones are in really bad position because they're running in a line, which is exactly what I want. When they're in a line, I can burn them so much easier, and that's exactly what you notice I'm doing here. And there goes all his drones. If you look at unit count, he has 11 drones, and I'm kind of surprised where they are, because I don't, 2 here, I don't really see any other drones. Oh, here's the rest. So his drones are just hidden. He doesn't really have anything. I burned all his queens, and he has Spine Crawlers coming up, but that doesn't really matter to me, because his income, if you notice, is 0 minerals. Meanwhile, if you look at my base, what I have, 2 Thors, I'm constantly building more Thors and a bunch more Hellions, because I realized that he's not going for mass roaches. I've already done enough damage to his economy now that I can just secure a base for myself and just go for the economic win right now, because he is indeed just so far behind. I'm sniping another drone there, and essentially his tech buildings were useless. Baneling nest, completely useless because he just misunderstood what I was going for. Spire, gonna be completely useless as well because I got Thors. He didn't even get a chance to build him actually, just because of I've decimated all his drones, and he starts mining again. But if I just do a little more damage, he's not gonna be able to pull this off. His economy is so far behind him. You notice right here, 8 harvesters to 33. and a little bit of bad micro there, lose my units, but you know what, it doesn't matter. 2 Thors moving out with a bunch of Marines. Marines are just mostly for absorbing the damage from the roaches, but that should be about it. Thors are just going to destroy everything else, and that's GG. GG's out now. And if you notice what I have, I'm building another Thor, I'm throwing down my command center, and I'm going to be throwing down more Hellions coming up soon, but that's enough to win the game if you can do a successful harass. If the opponent managed to defend, what I would do is go for a dropship and just try to drop Hellions around the base and do more harass on the drones, because Hellions snipe drones in 2 shots. So you definitely need to damage the economy for what you can. So that's good execution of a mech build Hellion harass for Terran against Zerg. So thank you guys for watching. I'll try to post more videos soon. Thanks.